Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Last time we were finishing up side quests and that side story where the lady was looking for her son, who disappeared about 5 years ago, or 2 years ago. And so we're continuing that side story before we move on with the main story. So, let us take a look. I made my way back to Alagana, but it turns out that the camp mentioned was not here, but the one overlooking the northern side of the peaks. So, we are heading there now, and trying to see what became of the son, because I was told that he was likely in the Resistance. And so we're going to go talk to a guy who is in the know of such things. And he's our guy who made the mud sud broth. Yeah, what? Well, yes, I remember it. Why, yes, he's a member of the Resistance. Good lad. Can't say I heard any complaints about him. His unit was dispatched to Ala Mhigo not long ago. If you hurry, maybe you can catch him near Castor Abania. Man, I keep on having troubles pronouncing some of these names. Whatever. But that should mean he is close by. We get to just fly right on over. So that was the Castor Abania that we were in recently. But by going through there, we get to the logs. So let's head on down. All right, how you doing? Ravinous Kurohi of the Scions. Well met. What brings you here to the peaks? Your mother. You're looking for Aerith? Oh, on behalf of his mother, you say? I see. Well, he is... how should I put this? Risen Captain seems to be bearing distressing news. Expressing your doubt for the needed to his hesitation may convince him to speak. Yeah, but he's not who I'm looking for. It's hard to tell under the head, or the mask. That guy might be him, though. What's your problem hesitating, man? Tell me. Alright, I'll tell you. Here it is, or rather, was a member of my unit. He was reassigned in light of an opportunity for him to assist in gathering Garlean intelligence. As it turns out, he bears a striking resemblance to the son of one of the Garlean contacts, an Ala Mhigo merchant who bribed his way into the citizenship. He agreed to allow Aerith to stand in for his son, that he could infiltrate their military. The price was steep, steeper still to have him placed among the most renowned unit in Ala Mhigo, unit of Ala Mhigans in service to the Imperials, the Skulls. He supplied us with indispensable insight into the workings of their military, and all while maintaining his turncoat facade. He's even gone so far as to take up arms against the Eurasian's comrades. However, after a recent clash with the Skulls, he ceased all contact with us. To be frank, we fear the worst. In the event anything should happen to him, he prepared a final letter to be delivered to his mother. Having come this far on her behalf, I think it only appropriate you'd be the one to deliver it. Very likely he was in the tower when it was shot down. Tell his mother he died fighting for the freedom of Ala Mhigo, that his selfless sacrifice will be forever honored by soldiers and civilian alike. Aw. I was really hoping to find the kid. But what's done is done. Such is the tragedy of war. But I guess it's important that she know. Because I do believe he's dead. If he was with the Skulls. Oh my, you're back. You were gone for so long. Did you find anything? That's sad. A letter from Yart? Does this mean he'll be coming home soon? Doubt it. Oh, Yart. I suspected something had happened, but I didn't want to believe it. The boy was always so kind, so fierce. He was the sort of man who'd want to die fighting, with his head held high. I'm sure that's what happened. At least now I know he's... Excuse me, I need a moment. Is that not the end of the story? It is not. Interesting. Sorry about before. Deep down I always knew something had happened, but I didn't want to believe it. Whatever he had to say must have been terribly important. I'm sorry. I thought I was ready, but I can't. Would you mind taking a look at it first? If I start tearing up again, I'll never make it to the bottom of the page. So maybe it's a clue to his whereabouts. Dear Mother, if you're reading this, then I'm very sorry, but I won't be returning home. Please don't be mad and don't be sad. Just know that I did what I had to do for the sake of Ala Mhigo. I had hoped to deliver this to you in person, but I have a gift for waiting for you in Alagiri, in the care of Jadalani. Go to her and tell her it is time to rekindle the flames of hope. She will know what to do. I pray this brings you the same happiness you brought me, and so many others over the years. What did my boy have to say? Dr. Jadalani. Even when he's gone, he's looking out for us. I know I've been nothing but a nuisance to you, but do you think you can go and pick up that package for me? Yeah, why not? I can fly. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright. Especially since I can fly right over the scabbard. So it's interesting because when I play this solo, I don't play it with... I play it on my speakers and on my headphones. So I never knew that there was... So I didn't get quite as detailed sounds, and didn't know that there was the clatter of the ice when flying on Fenrir. Ravinous, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you to Alagiri? Alright. In chat mode, enter any expression that contains rekindle the flames of hope. Alright, any that contains, so. We need you to rekindle the flames of hope. Ah yes, for our hearths and for our homes have been cold for far too long. I assume this was meant for some nefarious end when that soldier from the skulls gave this to me. I'd always kept it close out of habit, but no one ever came to claim it. I see, so he sacrificed himself for the resistance. Please give this to his family. Please give his family my condolences. Okay. And off we go right back. And one of the reasons I'm glad that I made sure to get my flight in this area before doing this. Worth it. Imagine having to run those circles over and over and over again on the ground. Ugh. Oh, you moved over here. There you are. My nerves had me up and walking all over waiting for you to get back. So, did you get the package? Yep. Now, let me see. Huh. There are seeds in here, and a note. It says these are date palm seeds from Garlemald, and they'll grow even in soil as barren as ours. May the fruit of these trees bring you health and happiness always. Oh, that boy of mine. I have to tell the others. There's planting to be done. Well, that helps these people out. Like, fully and truly. Huh. So the package made it here safely. You've done well, Ravinous. Are you the dude? Are you not dead? Forgive me, the name's Yart. Though you probably already knew that. Mother always did have a gift for finding good help. So you're not dead. That's good. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Hopefully I can clear things up. As you likely already know, I've been working undercover in the Garlean army as a member of the Skulls. I provided the resistance with intelligence and, if the situation presented itself, swayed battles in their favor. At the Battle of Castellum Veladina, for instance, I urged my superiors to speak with Fordola and convince her it would be in their best interest to retreat. I believe you were there as well, yes? Oh. Sadly, it was not always so easy as whispering a few choice words in the right ear. If I was able to convince them of my loyalty, I had to follow all orders, no matter how horrible. I've cut down more than my fair share of friends and countrymen, convincing myself it was for the greater good, for the resistance. I still believe that, but I know full well that there are those who will never forgive the things I've done. I thought it better that they believe I died in battle. With Eret gone, it's time for me to move on. Eret. Well, I do now. Well, the war is far from over, but I cannot continue my fight here. No, I'll assume a new identity and find another land whose people long to be free from the Garlean's grasp. I will miss this place. Thankfully, it's in good hands now. Farewell, Ravinous. When we next meet, I look forward to fighting with you on the same side of the battlefield. I sure would hope so. But that has to end the story because, you know, we found him. He is alive. I really did think that he would have died in the tower. You should have seen the look on everyone's faces. They practically snatched the seeds out of my hands. If only your art could have been here to help us plant them. I'm not going to tell her. Something the matter? You're not still worried about me, are you? I promise you, I'm fine. You've given me so much, and I wish I knew how to thank you. Tell you what, when the palms get growing, you can have all the dates you can eat. Speaking of which, I best be going. The seeds won't plant themselves. You take care now. No, I have to respect his wishes, because he's doing a lot for us. And sure, it would have... Well, why do you have another quest for me? Please be a joint one. That I can do it just one and we'd be done. But, no. It would have made her happy, but... Oh. Okay, it is a joint one. Anyway, it's best I don't give away his secret. Oh, it's you. Thanks for helping out, Beretta. I was actually hoping to talk to you about her. You see, she's been acting strange again. She's always been stubborn about keeping troubles to herself, but I'm sure she'll talk to you. Would you mind go checking on her? Yeah, I'm like 100% sure this is a joining story, so should only be one. There's just too much work to go around. At this rate, it'll take at least 5 years to... Goodness, you scared me. What are you doing here? Worried about me, are they? I keep telling them I'm fine, but they don't listen. Since you're here, though, I could do with some help from a brave young adventurer like yourself. I've been meaning to thank Gianni for holding on to these seeds for us all that time, and I need someone to take me to Allegheny. To be honest, I've never traveled very far from Coldhearth. The others could take me, but I feel much safer in the company of someone used to brave in the wilds. Are you up for taking me on a little adventure? Oh, jeez. Glad to hear. I doubt I'll be needing any bags, so let's go ahead and get going. What route are you taking? What do I need to do precisely? Oh, here we go. Let me guess, you're in trouble, right? Yep, sure enough. Alright. Come here, you bugs. Cool. I'm gonna try to get all of their attention, but I'm sure Featherfoot's got some of them. Alright, that's done. Alright, you okay? Are they gone? Goodness gracious, I've heard stories of savage monsters out here, but to see them up close, I had no idea. I swear, if you weren't here, I'd be telling Ira about my first and last trip to Alagiri right about now. Okay, I think I'm ready to keep going. Where to now? At least I can fly to the different spots she gets herself into trouble. Oh, she didn't get herself into trouble this time. Speculate Pantorius. Even from home, I could always see that damn spire looming over everything. There was no going anywhere without the Garleans say-so. Not that I had anywhere to go, mind. Now that I finally do, though, I'm glad we're rid of them. Alright. Should make it all the way already? That'd be nice. Nah, I have a feeling she got herself into trouble one more time before we get there. Or not. I don't think there's any trouble over here. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. Maybe charge up for the next fight, though. That is something I don't want to fight, though. Whew. I can't really say I've ever been so nervous walking through a big lot of nothing. I was half expecting one of them soldiers to jump out at me. And Art was brave enough to pass through while they were still here. What was that boy thinking? In any case, we're halfway there. Hope my legs don't give out before then. Luckily you despawn as you're traveling, because there's no way you're getting past this guy. Alright. More trouble, or are you there? Oh, okay. No trouble yet. Only a little further in. Ah, not again. Oh. I did not expect a fight here. Oh well. I can deal with it. Riddle of fire. You're done. There, you should be able to make it now. I'm not sure how much more adventure my heart can take. Is it always so dangerous out here? I suppose it was worth it, though. Have you ever seen a town so beautiful? City's 10 times this size. How gullible do you think I am? Now, let's go see this Gentilani. Oh, she's never left her small village of like 4 buildings. 4 very small buildings. Yeah, this is just a small outpost to us. So, this is her? She seems just like a sweet girl. Ravinous, good to see you. How is everything? Mother of the Skull Soldier? According to my son's letter, I have you to thank for keeping his gifts safe all this time. Thought it only proper I come show you my appreciation in person. Now we can finally put that barren soil of ours to some use. Think nothing of it. I'm just relieved to know it reached you safely. Ravinous? What brings you back to Ala? Oh, thanks to Brazen Brook and the testimony from the good people here, I was pardoned by the Alliance leaders. They still keep me under close watch, of course. Can't say that I blame them. But for now, Wildari has been gracious enough to offer me room and board. Yeah, it's good. Speaking of which, we've run into a problem. Into something of a problem. I was hoping to get your thoughts on the matter. Ala was once famous for a particular type of spirit, Arak. Sadly, the ingredients needed to make it have grown increasingly scarce. Stores of this stuff were promptly depleted when Garleans took control here, but the soldiers were so taken with it they began shipping in ingredients directly from Garlemald. Needless to say, when they left, so too did the supplies we need to make more. It would not do well for Ala to be without its local specialty when trade begins booming again. Booming again. We have searched everywhere, but all the date palms native to this area have been cut down, and the soil unfit for replanting. Do you ever know of any place where the plant still grows? Pause. Look. Is something the matter? Yeah, he can use some of your stuff. They need dates for distilling spirits. Now hold on a minute. We haven't even readied plots for planting. It'll take a lot of time and hands that we don't even have. Perhaps we can make an arrangement. I'm certain the people of Ala will be more than willing to help in exchange for a small share of the resulting produce. Might I accompany you home to better assess your situation? Why, of course. We can use all the help we can get. First the seeds and now this. You're a miracle worker if there ever was one. I won't be forgetting what you've done for us. You needn't worry, Ravinous. I'll see to it no harm comes to her. Until next time. Oh good, I don't have to escort her back. It still amazes me how you make good of even the most dire circumstances. There's no doubt Ralgr smiles upon you. It will take a lot of work, to be sure, but in a few years' time, traders from all over will be talking to the famous brew from Ala and Coldhearth. I better get going. We'll need to be ready when Vault returns. Take care, Ravinous. Alright. And I do believe that finishes our side story and side quests. So let's make our way to where's it again? Redata, and start up the main quest again. Let's zoom out so we're not just looking at Fenrir's butt this entire time. Alright. Because now we should head to the locks. And into Ala Mhigo. Alright. I'll never get used to it, killing my own countrymen. In the heat of battle, it's either you or them. But after, when you had time to think about what you've done. Alice will make a full recovery, but I doubt she will be well enough to take the field again before this is over. I can imagine how you must feel, but I want you to know that many of us here are grateful for what you did at Albania. Alright, get healing boots for this. I've been thinking, if Alice needs more time to heal, maybe we should move her to Raugur's Reach. She can receive much better care there, after all. Our infirmary is probably the best place for her, short of sending her to Verdania. Indeed, and given what Mistress Woad has told us, I'd rather she did not remain here. Then it's settled. Nago, go and see about getting us a carriage and an escort. Alphino, you should get your sister ready for the journey. Ravinous, would you mind going on ahead and telling Aurelia that we're on our way? I want a bed waiting for Alice when she arrives. Thanks. Alright, go to Raugur's Reach. Interestingly enough, I can fly, but Lyse really took charge there. I'm impressed. So, the fastest way to Raugur's Reach is just to fly right there. Fly across the zone entirely. Okay, I'm curious. There's a pin over here in an area I have not been, and there are no paths. So I want to see what's over here. And I'm sure you guys might be curious too. Alright, Rust Rock. Ooh. Is that another temple? Interesting. I know we haven't gone down to this either, but I don't know if there's actually anything there. Oh, I don't think I was going full speed. Oh, that makes sense. Huh. Okay. So I don't see anything here, but, you know, it might be important later. Alright, let's head on out. See, when you're not used to flying the skies of a certain zone, you don't realize when you're going too slow. Alright. But it's nice to be able to see everything from high up above. See, this was that, the bridge that I kept on running under and seeing it on the map. Interesting. I wonder if any of these have a game purpose, or if it is just, for, you know, lore purposes. I don't know. Either way is fine. Alright, making landing. And here we are, Raugur's Reach. Back again, back again. I wonder if this place has been updated. Probably not. Well, maybe. Depends if where Rowena decides to set up shop. But I have a feeling that she's going to put up shop somewhere. Alright. Well, I don't see anything new map-wise. But I am seeing a lot of people. I have a feeling Rowena is going to take over the markets here. I really do. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Alright. Do you require assistance? Well, we're going to need a bed. Very well. We'll make ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, will you? Would you? Okay. I guess I can learn to do this stuff too. There, all crisp and freshly laundered. We're here. Is everything in order? Yep. Right, we're bringing her in. And since both the peaks and the fringes are under our control, that means we shouldn't be attacked at Rogor's Reach anymore. Honestly, Afanel, you needn't have gone to all this trouble. What can I say? It seemed a good way to discourage you from limping off to battle when my back was turned. Listen to Aurelia, please. You need your rest. I know. Any news of Kryl? She'll be cross if you make her wait too long, as will I. Ha! A chilling prospect indeed. I'll find her, sister, and I'll fight twice as hard for the both of us. They're good together, when they're not at each other's throats. I miss that feeling. Ravinous, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? I won't be a moment. Sure. Alright, so I need to wait for her at the specified spot. I know we're running a little over, but I want to get to the end of this part first before we move on. And so, let's head there.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could.
Huh.
Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just, if this is the last battle we fight to free Ala Mhigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
Alright. Suits you.
It's nice of you to say so. And a bit embarrassing. But mostly nice. Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle.
Okay.
There's this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
Yeah. That was good. I liked it. Alright. Yeah, where is she? There she is. Maybe we got a little carried away, but you have to admit that was fun. Thank you, Ravinous. You're the best kind of friend. And the kind that's not afraid to knock some sense into you. Alright, but we are out of time for this episode, so it looks like the battle for Ala Mhigo is coming to a head soon, and we'll get to that as soon as we can. Oh, I have a side quest too, but we'll get to that later as well. So, if you enjoyed this, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you'd like to support these videos, check out my Patreon, and thank you for watching. Until next time, later.